First-time home buyer or second home buyer, house versus modular or manufacturer's homes.
Yeah, that's what we're really talking about in today's podcast. And we want to kind of video and YouTube and podcast. So we often get people who have budgets of $100,000, $200,000. They often face these questions of, should I buy a modular home? Should I buy a pre-owned home? Should I buy a mobile home? And this isn't something on the higher end people think about, but definitely when you are a first-time home buyer and your budget is limited, that is the burning question. We know it all the time. We will randomly get questions from people be like, well, we're looking for land. And we understand when they're looking for the cheap land, where is the land? And then you have to even understand when you're looking at land and your intention is these mobile homes and modular homes, is that land going to work for what you're thinking? So you really have to kind of internalize it and say, let's do this full math and really understand the math and the intellectual without being emotional. Maybe it is newer. Maybe it's nicer. That won't have the popcorn ceiling versus it has no popcorn ceiling. But the burning question is, yeah, sure, it's new, but will it really help you in the long run?
Exactly. But before diving into it, let's do our introduction.
Absolutely. So let's hit it. Hi, it's Alan Victoria. Welcome to our channel and podcast.
And if this is your first time in our podcast and YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and get notified.
Also, you can call us text all the time, 252-327-3357. We love talking to you. Don't be shy. Also, don't get our buyer's guide and seller's guide in the description below.
Exactly. After my wife talked about the budget and the home buyer and what is your motivation to become a homeowner, now we wanted to talk about really a little bit deep dive into what is the industry is about this modular home, manufacturer home, and what is the misconception is about them.
Right,
no?
So there's a lot of lies out there as well. So modular hybrid is a mobile home. Do not let them kid you. It might have some modular features, but that is still a mobile home.
A mobile home.
Also, understand there are financial risks if you are going to go this route. First of all, finding the land, good luck. Building on the land, good luck. Because that's a premium, at least in our area. That's land is not as cheap as people think it is. Also, they lie to you a lot at these mobile home dealers. Also, when you're talking about appraisals, financing, interest rate, they are going to hit you hard there. Interest rates are higher with government loans. Appraisals are going to be something that would be an issue in the future. If you want to refinance it in the future, because it's a mobile home or a modular home, you might not be able to. Or if you buy a pre-existing home, you fix it up nice, you can refinance it, you can take out money to make that new that amazing gourmet kitchen that you always wanted, because the home appreciated in value if you bought the right one.
Exactly. And also understanding what is the difference between the pre-owned home or existing single-family home and modular or manufactured home. What is the differences between them, really?
Okay, so mobile homes typically depreciate in value. Those modular hybrids depreciate in value. Traditional homes appreciate in value, which means you have something that is worth more when you retire than what you had. So it is wealth building.
And really, modular home, manufactured home, or my wife said hybrid homes, is all actually built according to a standard of the HUD, the Housing Urban Department. No,
they are, but will they appreciate as fast as even a condo? Condos are the least appreciating asset, yet the condo will appreciate faster than a mobile home.
Exactly.
And you don't own any land with the condo, but your financing, your future is safer there than in a mobole home. Exactly. Let's talk about budgeting.
Exactly. What is about budgeting? Now,
the initial cost of buying these homes can vary based on age, location, condition of what you're looking at. And modular homes actually have higher initial costs. You think you're coming into something amazing new, and new is great, right? But there are costs there as well. Like appreciation is the key thing that you're seeing. Long-term investment analysis over and over again tells us that owning a home, an existing home that you fix, is a long-term better financial decision, because your market trends in our area and nationwide show that the appreciation of pre-owned homes is always greater than those of mobile homes. And that is something I think we need to talk about. But you can talk about the financing part of it.
Yeah, the financing part of it is a little bit complicated because basically, as you know, any bank or financial institution always invest money in somewhere that it can get the money back. Therefore, in the case of the single family home, either new or pre-owned existing single family home, they know that according to the history of the last 40 years of the real estate, we have 3 to 6%, depends on the area, we have the appreciation. However, as my wife said, we have opposite for the mobile home, means we are over the time is depreciating. And then as a result, the finance situation for many of the companies or the banks is going to be more restrictive. And for example, for if you have credit union bank just financed the mobile home for just 15 years instead of 30 years. That means that your monthly payment is going to be doubled as a result of that.
So say you wanted to go traditional work, though. If you want to go FHA, USDA, those loans are actually 2% more expensive on average than if you were going to buy a pre-owned home. So we're with new home construction talking 6%. In FHA world of mobile homes, you're talking 8%. Another thing to really consider is land. I mentioned that before, but why is land a premium? And can you finance land?
That was a very hard question. It used to be, before COVID, you could finance it in somehow with some banks, including credit union. But at the present moment that we filmed this video, almost at beginning of 2024, there are really not that much of financing option is. You could get like a personal loan, which could go like a 15 to 20% of the interest rate for land, but they really expect from you that you purchase the land.
Yeah, they're expecting when you go into those dealers that they're going to do the land deal and the mobile deal as well. So, and then they deliver, well, no, they expect to get paid as well, but that's the only way you can actually finance the land as well. And that land will not be, at least in the city area where we are. The city area at this point is all being developed. So those mobile homes are just a harder handle to think about than you might think it's initially cheaper, but if you actually kind of investigate it before they run your credit, don't let people run your credit. We'll have a whole credit issue on that one. But really, before you let them people do, it's not as simple as you think.
Therefore, we wanted to talk about the recap. As we said, long-term benefits really is pre-existing home, buying pre-existing home or brand new home, depends on your finance situation is. And
you'll have a lot of better, if you want to go mobile, if you want to go with a loan, you're going to have a much easier time with a FHA, USDA home with pre-existing home, especially if you say, I'm on a strict budget, because it will add up fast and you actually can kill your credit by going into all those dealers and having them run it. So just be so aware.
Exactly.
Also, we have way more financial buying tips. We do these videos every single day. We love talking to you about these videos. Make sure you are doing your research. I think that's the key. Research, and don't just think because someone told you. That doesn't make it true.
And call us at 252-327-3357 if you have any question or concern. And don't forget to subscribe in our podcast and YouTube channel. We love to connect with you. Leave us a comment and share with us your thoughts. We love to connect with you. See you in the next podcast and video.